Recent research on poverty in Uganda suggested that the penury index has reduced from 31% in 2006 to about 20%. However, according to the World Bank, the biggest number below the poverty line are the elderly. This is the reason why the Ugandan government set up the Social Assistance Grants Empowerment Program in 2010 to help ease the suffering of the poor elderly. The program initially started with 14 pilot districts, but later the number grew to 47 thanks to the 57 million euros offered by development partners. However, the program, which was expected to roll out countrywide, is yet to kick off due to budgetary constraints. According to Payasongomo Kelu, the program's operations advisor, the rollout for some districts was left out of the budget for 2017-2018.
Due to budget constraints, government stayed further rollout in the financial year 2017-18 and therefore affecting the rollout to the districts of Dokolo, Sembabule, Kasese, Shema and Mubende.
Grace Mbazira, an 89-year-old, is a resident of Chiola village in Mubende district, one of the districts that were not considered. He laments the punishing poverty he has to endure in his twilight years.
Just
like Mbazira, Margaret Nantong of Madudu village is also in dire need of a handout of poverty. She's taking care of a few grandchildren who she says she can no longer toil for without external support.
Tusaba gavumenti etuyambe etuwe kasente napo tusobole okwebezaawo ngafu abakadde. Tuulireyo babawa naye ffe Mubende tetufunangayo wadde n'akamu.
However, their counterparts in Chiboga district received a senior citizens grant, but for 6 months now, the money has not been coming. NTV has learned that some of the elderly beneficiaries were paid arrears of 50,000 shillings, and this was attributed to the forthcoming visit of the president to the district on Sunday. Government committed 11.7 billion shillings annually to the rollout program, but even halfway through the budget year, the Ministry of Labour, Gender and Social Development, which supervises the project, has only received a quarter of the funds.
It may not have released the full 11.75 billion, but we still have 1/4, and we're very optimistic that it will eventually cover the 11.75 billion shillings.
Of the anticipated 1.3 million elderly persons in the country, only about 300,000 receive a handout. In March 2017, donors stayed the approval of the second phase of funding for the elderly following the persistent failure by government to fulfill its commitment. Part of the letter which NTV obtained a copy reads, and I quote, "As a result, we propose to delay the movement of the program into full implementation phase in order to give us time to reappraise the agreement that we have with the government of Uganda." This March 21st letter was signed by the head of Britain's Department for International Development, Jenny Barra, and the Irish ambassador, Donald Cronin. Many say the misappropriation of funds was the cause of the suspension of donors' support, but the Ministry of Gender denies the allegations.
Have not seen anywhere where corruption has been reported on this program. In any case, I think they want to see this program roll out because of the best practices that have been experienced.
There are now proposals to increase the eligibility age for the SAGE program from the constitutional 60 years in order to get a smaller number that would be easier to manage when the program rolls out countrywide.
But in the interest of the limited resources, in actual sense, the debate now has been that can we, to enable government to roll out this program immediately, we should be considering raising the age so that you have a common and uniform age across the country.
Our efforts to find the Ministry of Finance officials to clarify on the budgetary issues in the SAGE program have proved fruitless. Solomon Kawesa, NTV.